So my first has woken up with a little bit of a cough and a sore throat. So we're going to make our healthy marshmallows. Now these can be baby friendly as well, or toddler friendly. If they're under 1, they can still eat these marshmallows because you can have the alternative and make it with maple syrup. I'm just making it with honey though. So this is the raw honey that I'm using from the raw honey from the Central Coast in Australia. So essentially you just get 1 cup of honey or maple syrup and you just pop it in a pot. And then you need 1 cup of warm water. So I'll just put it in the honey cup to get all that extra honey out. Marshmallow root powder has healing properties, especially for illness. So this will really help them be on the mend. So you do 1 tablespoon of that into the warm water. I do like 1 heaped tablespoon. So it's marshmallow root powder. I get the organic one off Amazon.
And then where do we pour it?
And then half of it goes in the honey and half of it goes in the gelatin to be mixed. So 1 cup, yeah. Is that half? Not yet. Is that half?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll leave the other half for the gelatin. And then we put this on the stove. So you give it a mix and then you put it on the stove until it reaches 115 degrees Celsius. So that takes some time, but you want to do it on low. Safe thermometer on the stove. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the rest of the marshmallow root water with 1/4 cup of gelatin. We use the Neutral Organics Australian gelatin. It's the best one that I found on the market. Here you go. Pour it all in.
Wonderful.
Good job. And
That good?
yeah. We'll just let the gelatin mix in. And we just leave the gelatin to set until the honey is done or the maple syrup is done. And then we're just going to line the tray. So I find it so much easier just to get coconut oil. Coat the tray with it, and it makes the baking paper stick so much easier. Thanks. You help me? What does it feel like?
Cocoa.
Cocoa?
Powder.
Cocoa, like smooth, you mean?
Yeah.
It does. So then you just line the tray in arrowroot flour just so the marshmallow doesn't become too sticky. I've had to put mine in a plastic bag because somebody dropped it on the floor. Mix it around. So then it's easy to come off the baking paper. And then you also coat it again once it's set, when you're cutting it up.
Mama.
So we just put a dash of vanilla.
What's a dash?
And then we just pour it in here, into the gelatin. So that's all the steam coming out. So we start on a slow speed. And then can you put it up to number 6, please? You can find 6, you're clever. Okay, so then we just let that spin until it forms peaks. Alright, so it should be this consistency. So then the marshmallow should look like this. And we just pour it into the tray. Pour it all in. Oh, it smells so good.
Would you like to try some?
I love you too, baby.
You're the best.
I love you, Baba. Thank you. You're the best.
Look, you're the best.
You're the best.
You're the best.
So then it should just look like that. And you just let it set. So I just cover it with my net so none of the flies out here get on it. And then you just let it set for 2 or 3 hours. This marshmallow is part of our medicinal routine when we're all under the weather. Once it's completely set, what I'll do is I'll cut it up about this big. And I'll coat it in tapioca flour and then I'll freeze half and then put half in a jar and just store it in the pantry so the children just can come and take it as they need. And that's my healthy marshmallow root medicine. Soothes sore throats and protects your body from the inside out. Oh, so